Okay, so let's talk about some potential business ideas that you can start using ChatGPT. And I have my own brainstorming and thoughts on this. I've got a couple of ideas kind of brewing in the background that I've been considering, but I thought, why not ask ChatGPT? So that's what I'm going to do. I've written a prompt here, and we're going to go with this. So I said, you're a billionaire entrepreneur. Your task is to give advice to students and teens for how they can create an online business using ChatGPT and start earning money within the next month. List 10 potential business ideas along with pros and cons for each. Each business should cost $50 or less to start, and ideally it should be free. I'm going to use GPT-4 for this so that we can hopefully get a little bit better of a response, but we'll see what it's going to say. GPT-powered tutoring services. I don't like that because you don't really know the subject, so you shouldn't really be tutoring people in topics that you don't know about. Second one, content writing services. You could do this. That's kind of like a commitment though, or you'll be writing for like a content mill that doesn't pay very high rates. So instead of this, I would say start your own blog and article. I showed in the previous video with the grooming poodle example how easy it is to write like a 2,000, 3,000 word article in basically 10 minutes using ChatGPT. So I would do that. Pick like a subject that you're interested in and then write a whole bunch of articles about it with ChatGPT and try and monetize it with ads and stuff. That's a bit more long term though. You're probably not going to get money in your first month. It might take you like up to 6 months for your pages to start ranking and to qualify to start getting like ads put on your website and getting money from that. Virtual business assistant. I don't really have experience with that, but you could do that on like Upwork. Personalized story writing service. I like this. So you could write a story for someone based on the details of their life. This is a really good idea. I would do this and I'd put it on Fiverr. AI coaching service. Again, if you don't know what you're coaching, I wouldn't do that. Language learning platform. You're not going to make your own language learning app. Resume and cover writing service. This is good. Somebody just gives you kind of like all the details about themselves and you could go in and do that. Chatbot development. That's too hard for teens and students. Market research. Too hard. AI powered book summary service. This is interesting. So they would give you a book. You would need to use the API to do this, I think. You would have to feed the whole book into it, and then it would summarize it. You could do this. If you know a little bit of coding, that's actually really smart. You could make like a Cole's Notes kind of website that summarizes entire books instantly. That's good. There's a few other ideas too. I'll think about making my own list because this is kind of disappointing. And I'll maybe do a part 2 video with some of my own ideas. One that I like is the idea of doing like a digital tarot reading. Please do a 3-card tarot reading for me on my business, future business. So you could say, oh, it's not going to do it. I've done this before. Oh, here's a simple way you could do it. It's telling you to do it yourself. Never mind. Anyways, that was kind of disappointing. If you have any ideas for businesses, you can leave it in the comments and I can give it my seal of approval. But yeah, this is kind of disappointing. So I'm going to make my own list and we'll be back in the future.